Going right over to Marty Bass for a look at the current conditions.
Tell you from 3 people who were out in it this morning and a whole bunch of folks behind the scenes, it was just flat out gnarly. There was very little improvement overnight. As a matter of fact, there were worsening conditions. But that is all changing. We're coming up to the very end of this deal. Western Shore has now cleared. Eastern Shore before not too long. But I want to show you something impressive. This moisture plume goes all the way down through South Florida, and if there was radar in the Gulf of Mexico, you could track it all the way to the Yucatan Peninsula. This is one heck of a weather system. Satellite photo shows some breaks in the action out to the west, maybe a few peaks of sun as we move through the latter part of the afternoon. And there you pretty much have it. Advisories still in effect for the Eastern Shore. They've been dropped for the Route 50 corridor, the Delmarva, and southern Maryland as of just a few minutes ago. These will stay intact for another couple of hours. Like I said, almost done. And then we kind of get into a little bit of a different scenario. Let's bring in meteorologist Meg McNamara. 33 degrees right now, Meg. Winter has set in, finally. Take it away. Good afternoon.
Yes, finally, and now it is not seeming to let up, but we do have some promising numbers to show you. But when we take a look at really the national temperatures, particularly focusing in here on the mid-Atlantic portions of the East Coast, you can see that we are in very good company with these frigid temperatures. In fact, making Baltimore look actually like one of the hot spots here. So when we compare ourselves to places just off to the west there, in the 20s, and then a little bit further off to the west in the teens. So, you know, we will take our 33 degrees. Well, we talk about what we can expect over the next 5 days. A hopeful sign. So temperatures are on the rise. Not in time for our weekend, though. Our weekend, that frigid cold air really kind of settling in. We get just above freezing barely tomorrow, and then more like the upper 30s for the second half of the weekend. But 56 by Wednesday. I think that is just the promise that we need to hold on to while we suffer through the cold. Of course, we'll have more details coming up in the full forecast with Marty Bass in just a little bit. For now, though, I'm meteorologist Meg McNamara, and I'll send things back to TV Hill.
Maryland cleans up after this wintry weather brought several inches of snow and sleet to our area. State officials responded to dozens of accidents this morning.
WJZ is live this afternoon. Stetson Miller tells us how Maryland is dealing with the winter weather. Stetson.
Hey, Tim and Lynn, yeah, that sleet made the driving and morning commutes a lot more difficult, as well as the cleanup compared to other storms we've seen this season. Marylanders cleaning up after yet another round of... But this storm brought with it a lot more ice, causing slippery conditions and numerous accidents, like this one on I-97 near Benfield Boulevard. Maryland State Police say they responded to 383 crashes from 6 a.m. Thursday to 6 a.m. Friday. Cleanup was also not easy. It made it difficult to clear off cars a second time after more precipitation fell overnight.
I had freezing rain last night, and then it's now snowed this morning, so it's a little harder. It's not fluffy at all.
And the State Highway Administration wants to remind you to take it slow, especially on overpasses that may still be ice covered. Lynn, we'll send it back up to you.
Thank you, Stetson. Remember, WJZ is your winter weather connection. We have the most experienced weather team in town. Download our app for updated forecasts and information anytime.